now, there's Tennessee legislation moving through the Capitol that would allow schools to turn away or charge tuition to students who cannot prove their legal status in America. And right now, this week, it passed the Tennessee Senate with a 19-3 vote. 19-13 vote on Thursday. It was down party lines for the most part. Who voted no? Local Democratic senators Ackberry, Lamar, and Kyle, and then who voted yes were the local Republican senators, Taylor and Rose. So I'll have Otis open this one up. A lot of people are coming at this saying that it's really going to kind of, it's like the separation of church and state almost. You're kind of blending together schools and immigration.
Well, yeah, that's maybe true, but I think the bigger issue here, this is patently unconstitutional. A 1982 Supreme Court decision said public schools have to provide education to all children, whether they're documented or not, and that was under the Reagan administration, and he enforced it. This is outrageous. It's going to be set up, and it's designed to be set up to take to a new Supreme Court and have that decision overturned. It's a sad day because this involves all students in public schools. Everybody has to prove that they are a citizen. My granddaughter has to prove that she's a citizen. So I just think it's wrong. And there were a lot of Republicans who voted against it. And I hope it does not pass in the House.
And Reverend Whalum, I want to ask you just the undertaking a district would have to do in order to prove these things or go through the paperwork for students.
The district can't handle the basic tasks that are their responsibility now. I cannot imagine the bureaucratic brouhaha that it would cause. I just don't think it's possible administratively. Maybe next school year it might be possible. It's not possible now. And under the present condition of our school board, I just don't think it could ever be done.
Okay. All right, now a slightly different tone. I do want to touch on former Senator Brian Kelsey, who used to represent Germantown, who was in federal prison for just 2 weeks out of a 21-month sentence for misusing campaign funds for a congressional race, pardoned by Donald Trump, and then the whole just controversy of him pleading guilty and then trying to take back his plea. Susan, you know more about this, so break it down for us where all of this stands now.
Well, just in a nutshell, that Brian Kelsey wants the state legislature to put an amendment on a state campaign finance law that would allow him to use money in his PAC to pay off his legal bills that he incurred when he was trying to defend himself from going to prison initially on his own campaign finance problem. And, the only thing I can think of is there's a 19-year-old in Elon Musk's entourage in Doge in Washington. They call him Big Balls. I think they ought to transfer that name to Brian Kelsey. I mean, I cannot believe that some people in public office and formerly in public office, they don't know when to go away and be quiet. Somehow, Brian Kelsey thinks he's been vindicated because of a pardon, but he's the one who pled guilty, and how does he explain that away? It's to me just another example of, it seems that all of our norms are gone.
Last 20 seconds of rebuttal. Susan, you really did that one. That was a good mic drop.
She did it well. I'll just say that I thought it was pretty rich that Brent Taylor is going to bat for Brian Kelsey, who pled guilty, but he's not. But he's going after a district attorney who hasn't done anything wrong.
Well, but Brent Taylor drafted the amendment wording,
okay.
And it's up to Brian Kelsey to carry it through the state legislature, as I understand it.
Yeah.
Clearly, we needed more time for that one. But thank you all so much. Again, fabulous job. Thank you for joining us. We will be back next week for ABC24 This.